What's going on, everyone? Happy Monday. It's good to see everybody here for the live unboxing of Sideshow the Penguin. So, I was at work today and I was looking at our group chat, and Marcos posted, "Hey, man, he'll be here today." So, we all just came together real quick and threw this together to make sure that we got the live unboxing with Marcos. Man, Marcos been pretty generous with showing his collection to us, and now another live unboxing with this Godlike piece. Man, this is a great one, and I've been looking at some in-hand photos from other collectors. I watched today at work. I was working, but I watched today at work Sideshow doing some of the paint job on this, and I was I'm just so blown away by how great this is done. And it's a 1/4 scale. So look, if you don't have a whole lot of room and you really want Penguin, he's not a tall statue anyways, but I think the Prime one had a base that made it just a little bit bigger than a regular 1/4. But this is another great option. Marcos, how you feeling, man? And are you excited?
Yeah, man, I'm happy. I've seen obviously. I haven't watched any videos because I didn't want to like spoil myself. But I've seen pictures. Obviously, it's impossible like not to be on Facebook and not see something. But I've been impressed though. I've been impressed of what I've seen. And yeah, man, it's my first mixed media piece, so I feel like you know a J&D collector now. I'm playing. Dude, JD must hate me. But no, I'm actually really excited about this. I haven't got a piece in a long time, I feel like. So, yeah, I got that itch, like Alan said earlier in our chat in the back. I'm like, you get that itch, you just want something. I keep looking at stuff on sales. I'm like, oh, God, stop myself. But happy that we got this going, and a day early, that's even better. So let's do it.
Yeah, this is great, man. I'm excited for you. I know you're excited to get this piece, and it matches the scale that you have already. So you've got the 1/4 villain scales, right? So you got
Yep.
the sideshow. It's gonna look really good together. So I'm really dope to see this. Noah, how you doing, man? Good to see you this evening.
Doing good. Good to see you guys too. Happy for you, Marcos. I've been holding off watching other people's unboxings and stuff like that, waiting for yours. So
Yeah, man.
excited.
Same here. Same here.
Yeah.
What's up,
It's
Gamoya?
gonna, it's gonna be great. And then of course, my man back. He missed Friday, but he's back. Freddie, good to see you, man. How you doing?
So there are some movies that come out, and I have an idea of like, oh man, I really want to see this, but let me check the trailer out. And then when I start the trailer, just to kind of confirm in my mind, I'm like, yeah, I'm definitely gonna want to see this movie. And then I don't even play all 2-3 minutes of the trailer or whatever it is. I say, oh, 20 seconds in, I'm in. I don't need to see the rest because I don't want to spoil it for myself. So that's what Mark was reminding me of. It's like, it's so good. It's like, I don't want to watch any reviews. I don't want to see. I already know I love this piece. I don't want to. I don't want to spoil it for myself. I want to have that full experience. So I hear you, Marcos,
Yeah.
because I'm the same way
Yeah.
when it comes to some of these things.
When Marcos gets this unboxed, I'm going to bring up the Prime One, and we'll do a comparison of this portrait compared to the Prime One version. Look, I know there's some differences, right? Because the art direction, how they wanted to go, but I feel that this particular piece just needed that one portrait. The one it's got, it's perfect. Doesn't need anything else. It's perfect the way it is, just for the one it came with. And how many pieces can you say that about? Not too many. We want switch outs, we want different things, and I think this was one that they just nailed it, and you didn't need to do anything else. So I was just really pleased to see that. And so that a sideshow, man. I think someone had mentioned last week that sideshow is doing some amazing stuff right now. Like I have to give it to them, man. They're doing a great job, and they're going to make some more announcement here shortly. If this piece, holds up to all the hype, which it already is, I can only imagine what their Weapon X is going to look like when they make that reveal this week. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what that looks like. I'm gonna have to pass on Weapon X before I even see it because I just want everything and I can't help it. It's true, but it's just so true. Especially hanging out with these guys, man. You want everything. But Mr. Kiefer, good evening, sir. It's good to see you.
Yeah, thanks a lot for having me. I had a really rotten day today, so I've been looking forward to tonight. Want to share the joy with Marcos. It's an awesome piece. I love this penguin.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm super stoked to see this.
Yeah, same. And it's funny, like my rotten last week is going into this week too. So I'm trying to kind of power through everything and just keep going, man. But this is what makes it better, right? We're all come together and just check out what we love. And I'm just glad everybody's here. I just want to say hi to everybody here. I mean, everybody's joining right now. So nice guy, good to see you, man. Casual Nerd Problems, and then of course the GOAT is here amongst us,
Oh, gosh.
Moya and Money Wasted Collector, man. Good to see you. I say, man, I saw some of your pics you posted this week. Pretty sweet setup, and of course Dennis is in the house. Good to see everyone. Thank you all for being here. This is going to be a great unboxing. Without further ado, Marcos, let me give you the floor here, sir.
Yeah, man. This is the art box. Honestly, not much, which is fine. It's an art box. Who really looks at art boxes? Let's be real. But yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a small box, so if you like have storage issues, this is not gonna be. As you guys can see, it's not.
How are you lifting up that statue? Just like that, man. Lift weights.
No, I got it on the floor already, so just want to make it a little easier.
Well, to say, you putting me to shame, man.
So they I'll just keep right here. But the straps, Sideshow has been doing straps lately, so that's a good thing. So let's get unboxing. I will say there was a little shakeage with some with the statue when I was moving upstairs. So we'll see if it's broken. Hope not. Okay. Looking pretty good. Nice.
I mean, nothing gives me more joy, man, than watching a live unboxing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I can watch it all day, man.
So mute button 1, Jimmy 0. I was talking the whole time. Here we go.
So, this is the base, and
wow.
so I will say one thing. There's like little rats right there, as you can see.
Oh, that's cool.
And
wow.
it's cool, but they're so badly done. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, okay.
But the water effect is actually really cool, like the translucent resin.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, it looks really good.
Yeah, it's not a heavy base at all, so don't worry, guys. But
So Marcus, how does the rocks look, man? Does it look like a real rock, or is it like?
it kind of looks like rock. It kind of looks more like your Queen Studios, like texture or painting. It's not bad. They obviously put a lot of effort into the water.
Well, what are you trying to say? It looks like Queen Studios painting. What are you trying to say?
We all know what that means.
What are you trying to say?
So at the bottom, there's like skulls right here. These are actually done really well. The skulls.
That's cool.
Yeah, I like that.
Like bone, like a whole bone right there. So that's actually really done well.
I see, man.
Yeah, it's not heavy. And I got which one? I got 164 out of 1500. That's the bottom.
Yeah,
Okay.
That's pretty low. Cool.
that's a pretty ambitious base for Sideshow.
No, it is. Like I said, the water effect is actually really cool.
Yeah,
Can you show the back again? It looks like a cave back there, like with the icicle. No, not the bottom, the back of the base. Yeah, it's like a cave, like an icicle.
Yeah,
that,
like
that right there.
lactite, I guess you can say.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. So I'm gonna put this down though now.
Yeah. It's like the base is kind of going up at an angle, and then there's another area below it. So there's the base, and then there's another rock piece on the bottom that kind of has more like detail, which is really cool. I don't know if I've seen that before.
I'll get the little penguins out.
How many here is actually looking forward to the show coming out? The Penguin.
Yeah, I think it'll be good.
It
Yeah,
should be good. Yeah.
it'll be interesting.
Yeah, I really love the character, how Colin Farrell portrayed it.
Oh, yeah.
He
me
did such a
too.
good job. He was like
Mhm.
funny. He was goofy. Like he did a good job. So this is first little penguin. Happy
love
feet.
that.
Happy feet 1. No feet though. It is detailed pretty well though. I'm not gonna lie.
Is there blood on him on the front? Is he cut up?
Yeah, he's like all fucked up right here. So
Yeah.
Nice.
that
Oh.
Battle damage penguin.
battle damage penguin right here too. Got a big gash right here.
Nice.
Marcos,
there.
you're already enabling, man. You got Ryan wanting to get this really
Yeah,
quick.
man. I actually do like the translucent resin, so it's actually really done well.
That penguin from the streets.
No,
I'm
the streets.
glad they didn't give us the preppy penguins, the suit and tie penguins. They gave us the battle damaged street penguins. I like
Good
that.
to see you. Everybody coming in the chat. Good to see everybody. Thank you for being here this Monday evening. Everybody flooding in. So good to see everyone. Courtesy of Marcos this evening, man. This is going to be a great piece. I'm looking forward to it.
So this is the penguin that's going to scare me the most because it goes on the bottom right here.
Okay.
So it's going to be held up by a magnet right there.
Oh,
so
yeah.
We'll see how good the magnet is, but this one actually is detailed a lot better than the other one for some reason. And it's going to be under the thing.
Marcos, can you show that peg real quick? It's orange, right? It's
Yeah,
orange.
so every peg is color coded, so that makes it
Right.
easy.
Yeah,
There's always some orange on there.
that's my point. Is that Prime One tries to do that, but I swear every statue I get from Prime One that's color coded, the paint's rubbed off, like to where you can barely see anything on there. So I'm sitting there trying to cipher everything, get it all together. But yeah, that's.
This one actually has feet this time, not like the other one.
Dennis says put the body first because he has this piece.
Yeah.
Yeah. You would know.
I don't want you to knock it off, or probably.
He probably went through the struggle, so I'll do it.
Yeah, it is casual. I've gotten so many Prime One pieces where the paint it's like rubbed off. You can't even tell what goes where. Speaking of that, Predator, no tracking yet, but it should be here very soon. Very, very soon.
I don't know, when is that coming in, Jimmy? Dang. I feel like
Yeah, I mean, it should be here shortly. Still waiting on that. I feel like it's a little longer than normal. Maybe another week or so.
No, the feeling.
Yeah, it's fine. I got I had like the plumbers come out today, and they came in and was it $3,500 later?
Yeah.
They got everything settled because I paid $2,000. Now I paid another $1,500, but they had to come in here and they had to come to the wall, and they walked in here and they're like, holy hell, what is all this? So they're gonna have to go through and basically cut a hole in the wall over here and get it all set. So I'm glad you did it now versus when I got my Machi space, because that's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
That's that. I'm sorry, we're not moving that. So just be aware of that. My man Ryan. Okay, so Ryan, listen, I am surrounded by enablers. Everybody around me enables me to do so many different things. Even if I'm just thinking about it, man, it's great. And I'll Photoshop some stuff and then, oh man, it's amazing. So I haven't got the bus yet, but I can tell you right now, I'm 100% in. I got a message from Randy today. That bill bus is coming. I'm getting I went from having 0 bus to 3. Yeah, I mean, it just went that quick, man. It really did.
So, correction, Jimmy. We're not enabling you. We're just giving you the information that you need to give you so you can make the informed decision of getting that Terminator bus.
I love the way you put that, man. I think we were, well, Freddie, you were talking about it backstage. You were a 1/6 scale collector, right? That was all you collected, that in vehicles and a few other pieces, right? And of course, being around us, and that lasted maybe a while, but then we're like,
oh my god,
you're seeing all these pieces, you're like, oh my god, man, I gotta get some. And all of a sudden now you're a statue collector. So there you go, man. Yes.
It's taking a while. They wrapped this up pretty tight. So
okay. No, let's take your time. It's not a race.
Take your time, man.
Ryan, so we're getting the Arnold bust, the Queen Studios Bell bust, and Robert Downey Jr. Custom coming in very soon. Thank you, Con. What's up, man? Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Yeah, man. Ryan, if you only knew this chat that I'm with, man, and how we enable each other to buy stuff. So
we love spending everybody else's money.
yeah, it's so easy to do. Yeah.
Also, guys, enable us. Let's be real. Like one little say, oh, that looks good. Like, okay, we'll buy it.
Yeah. Sometimes we just need to be tipped over the edge. I never thought I was going to get this Terminator bus, but the more I saw it and the more I realized how much it's like a showstopper in your collection. You look at your stuff, your eyes just go to there. I think we were Noah was doing an unboxing, right? And I was looking at his collection while he was unboxing things, and my eyes kept going to that bust every time. I just like, damn, that's an amazing piece. And I realized that that's what I want to do. I want to get a few more busts because of just how amazing they are. So
Uh,
coming
let
soon.
me let me tell you, when I have pieces coming in,
Mhm.
I've ordered already. Like, man, I'm like looking everywhere. Like anytime somebody posts a picture, I'm looking at the picture. A new image comes up, I'm looking at the image. And then I think to myself, I'm like, yo, I'll be getting that piece. I can't wait. Like, yes. Just like I love it, man. It's like,
I got
Dude,
the little,
it's
little
nice.
stubby, the little stubby.
Oh, that's cool.
They actually put a lot of detail in the penguin. It's actually really good. Not gonna lie, it's awesome.
okay, Marcos, I have a question. So on his coat and on the fur around it, is it detailed? Does it look high quality? Is it cheap? Are you
The
happy with it?
this right here,
Yeah, just the coat in general.
there's actually some details, like some mud details. So that's pretty cool. I don't know if you can see on
yeah.
the screen.
Mm.
So that's cool. But the coat definitely feels like kind of, as you can see, it doesn't feel like super high quality.
Okay.
The fur looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, but the details on the polystone or whatever they used
Mm-hmm.
looks really good. Like the suit looks really good. And you can see his little fat right there.
Oh yeah.
Is that a wired coat?
Yes, it
Is
is
there a wire
wire.
in it?
Yeah, that's you can bend
Uh,
it. Yeah,
Good.
so
Nice.
I'll deal with that when I put it down. But no, the details on the sculpt are definitely really good. The coat is good too. It's definitely not bad.
is that the only thing that's mixed media, or is like the
Yeah,
collar?
that's
The,
so it's like the whole coat. That's all it is. Mixed media.
So Freddie, did you put more pieces in your module space right now, or
just these behind me, and more unboxings to come soon.
yep.
So this has a peg right here that goes like at the end of the gun. So it's kind of like scratched up right here, as you can see.
Oh
So
yeah.
it's not bad because you just put it in and it kind of hides it. So it's not a big deal. Just that's all it is.
Wait, you said it's scratched?
Yeah, if I could get it closer to the screen, I don't know if you guys can see it.
Yeah.
It's a little. It's not a big deal though at all.
Oh, I see it. I see it. Yeah, the tip.
Yeah.
Nah, send that back, man.
Yeah, Marcos. Hey, look, when you get it all together, if you can see any part of it, I'm sure they'll send you a new one.
Yeah.
Easily.
It's not a big deal though. But I'll see what Sideshow can do. But
Yeah. I mean, it's worth doing. I mean, you just got it. So I mean,
for sure.
your
And
vision. What's up, brother? Good to see you, man.
Vision.
so the only and then there's like a nub leg or foot. There's like no foot right here. So it's a little weird. There's a full foot right here.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
There's like no. Looks like a nub foot.
It's probably going to be underwater.
Exactly. That's what I think it is. It's not a defect. I'm pretty sure that's how it is. So let me put it up.
Marcos, Ryan was asking, is the shirt mixed media or is it actually sculpted?
Yeah, the whole outfit besides the coat is sculpted.
Okay, it's sculpted. Okay.
It's interesting.
Nice. Yeah. Your vision. Every time I see this piece, I think about how great it is. Like it's just done so well. I really like it a lot.
Yeah. There's penguin. Dude, it looks really cool right here. We're not even like done with it, obviously. So
Yeah.
and I like how
Great.
yeah. So I like how they gave him height. Like because it's a small character, obviously. So you got to give him some height. And if you put him on one of those little risers, it'll probably even look better. Like give him a little bit more height.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He kind of looks down as he gets I think he looks down a little bit. So, but I put the underwater penguin, which is really cool.
Gotham's Kingpin right there.
I'm gonna do a quick Photoshop while Marcus is working on this, so we can do a comparison real quick.
So the magnet's really good on that, so that's good.
Good.
No issues right there.
That's cool. I like that effect with the penguin.
I love Prime 1, but they have some issues with magnets, I swear. Sometimes I'm like, will this stay on there for a long time? I don't know. So far, no breakages too, so that's a good thing.
Man, that's a great thing, actually.
I heard some. When I was bringing it up, I heard. I'm like,
Oh no, that's like the worst feeling.
That penguin got some good presents, man. Just looking at that right there. Looks.
so far, this is my favorite penguin.
Mm.
It's like a attack mouth, as you can see.
Oh, I like that one.
Yeah, that's
Wait,
probably
put your hand behind it, because it's
And
You guys see it?
he's angry looking.
Mhm.
Yeah.
They're all ugly. There's no doubt about that.
Does this one have any scars?
Yeah,
on the back
scar
or the
right
side?
there. Put the hand behind it. I know that's what does that do? It focuses it the camera, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's doing it, but there's that. No,
I like these battle damaged penguins, man.
yeah, I know they're all fucked up. I like it. So yeah, this one in here. I don't know where this one goes at. Oh, red. Cool.
Right, quick Photoshop, and here we go. I'll send that here in a minute once we get things underway. So I was talking with Brian from Moduspace this week. He will be on the show with us as we assemble the new Moduspace that I'm getting for all the movie pieces that will be on the right side of the wall. I haven't told everybody, I don't think, but I'm actually moving things. I'm going to flip them this way. So Iron Man will be on the right now. And the as you walk in, you'll see all the movie pieces on the left. So I have more room on the side, and that's what we're going with. Man, shout out to Moduspace for going above and beyond to make things work. I appreciate that. All right, Marcos.
Casual had a question.
Oh, sorry. Let's see here.
Penguin is definitely thick. His nickname should be Thick One.
Yeah.
So yeah, the only thing that's mixed media is the coat. So anything right here, but the suit part, I guess you could say, is like sculpted.
Hmm.
And
So-
umbrella too.
Marcos Casual is asking, does it look cheap in person, or does it look like, it looks,
Up close, it kind of looks a little cheaper.
Okay.
From far away, you really can't tell.
Okay.
That's why I was saying. I'm not gonna give you like a bullshit answer, but that's really like I can see like if you're looking for far away, it definitely looks good. But up close, you can see, some it's a cheaper material for sure.
Yeah, understood.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it really does the job. I mean,
No, it looks good. I think from like where you guys are looking at, it looks good, and from where I'm at, it looks good too. So
yeah,
the paint on the penguins definitely some areas are really good, but some like this one definitely they took a lot of shortcuts on this one. This is my least favorite, and it's the most boring one. So
What do you mean shortcuts?
so right here you can see kind of it just like a black, like it looks like a Sharpie. Like there's like no detail. It looks off too right there, and then it looks like a lack of detail in the back. It looks flat.
okay.
Yeah, it's not like I said. I'm not looking at the penguins for this piece. Let's be honest. So
Yeah, sure.
no, I like it a lot though, man. Like, looking at it right now, I do like it a lot. The whole concept is really good. It's really good. Yeah, that's good. Now, what everybody was waiting for.
What's up, Dark Cross?
I agree, Dark Cross.
Yeah, looks cool.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't really think about it, but he has the hole right here.
Okay, here's the money shot right here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's a hideous guy.
Hideous. I love the eyeglass. The eyeglass looks really good. Right there. He is hideous. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah.
Yep. And then this part right here is pretty cheap. I'm not gonna lie, but I like it. No, the sculpt.
What part are you talking about? Oh, the string, you mean?
Yeah, it's like a. What would I say? It's like a piece of plastic. I'm not gonna touch it too much.
Okay.
The hair is actually really painted well. It's just black, but it's painted pretty well.
Okay.
I like the hat. The face sculpt is definitely good though. I like it.
Yeah, that's definitely the
Looks
money
cool.
shot. Mm-hmm.
He's
So, Marcos,
ugly.
I mean, is it safe to say they took a few shortcuts, but it really does the job?
Oh yeah, they didn't take a shortcut here.
Okay.
Besides, like, I guess you could say this part, but
Mhm.
everything else is good. They took a shortcut on some of the penguins, but that's not a huge issue. I don't really care for that. The translucent water is really good, and the base from far away actually looks really good. Like the paint on the rocks,
Yeah.
actually looks really good. Well, up close you can kind of see.
So would you say they came fairly close to prototype as far as the painting?
Let's bring out a picture.
Yeah, I've got some pictures on deck, and I got also a let me do this.
Oh, I like that right there.
Mhm.
Yeah, it looks good.
You're a chubster, dude. I like that a lot.
Yeah, he really looks sinister, man.
He looks evil.
Is that it, or do you got more to take out?
That's it, man. That's
Dang.
1,
Pretty
2,
easy.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pieces. Yeah, I said 6 earlier, so I was close.
You didn't even burst the sweat, man. Look at you.
And no, that pool in Grundy day, I was drinking too, so no. That was a tough unboxing. My room was so messy that night.
Yeah, you can kind of see. I want to get a close up. Here we go.
And obviously, my lighting is terrible too. It's not as good as their professional pictures.
Yeah, I can't get a zoom in on this, but
You can probably
I
zoom
do
in
have-
onto your laptop, like, I don't know.
yeah. And I do have this I want to share too. Let me bring this up here real quick. You know what? I got.
So Marcos, with the was it the fake fur on the coat? When you does it have like, because I don't like with some fur coats, right? It leaves like the little lint on the jacket. Do you see that on it?
Little what?
Like, like with fur, when you have fur coats or the fake fur, it leaves like that, the lint from the fur, like attaches on the jacket. Sometimes you kind of gotta like brush it off. Does it have that on there or no? Just
No,
curious. On the back, no?
It does not.
Okay.
I know you said mint. I'm like, mint? Like, what?
No, lint, like the shedding, basically. I'm saying.
No, there's no lint
Okay.
on that. I do like the how you can like pose the coat though. I like that a lot.
Mhm.
I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but just mess around with it, obviously. But, no, from what I can remember, the proto looked like on their website. It definitely looks like it, so that's a good thing.
So where are you gonna end up putting it?
Right now, I think I'm gonna put them in front of Bane. I can put them down there and get the phone out and do like kind of a close up, I guess, a little bit. But just right now, yeah, probably in front of Bane. Hopefully it fits. I don't know if it will. It'll be right next to all my other rogues galleries.
Oh, you got another one down.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I mean, I can zoom in on him, but I did want to bring this up. I think the lighting looks great in these pictures. Of course, they're professionally done, but I mean, I see where this penguin goes. He's kind of look like he's flying underneath.
Mm-hmm. Or just swimming, I think.
Oh, okay, yeah, in the water.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you. That's cool. I did Photoshop this real quick before as we were doing things, and you can kind of see.
That was my favorite portrait out of the 1/3 Prime 1. That was my favorite.
Yeah, this is the Prime 1 and the Sideshow together. I really felt that the Sideshow portrait to me was just better. It just was. I think the Prime 1 has that real nice comic feel to it, but I haven't seen the Prime 1 in person. But if I was getting one, I probably would go with the Sideshow. Ryan said he does like the Prime 1 version. It does look good too.
I think whatever one you go with, you're going to get a good piece. It just depends on how much you want to spend, obviously.
Right.
the amount of like switch outs you want. Like this comes with nothing. They've been doing that actually lately. Sideshow is they just come out with one statue, no exclusive or anything, which is fine with me, honestly. If it's good, like this one, really good, all you need, honestly. I know they can't do guns, so like there'll be no point to do a gun for Penguin.
Yeah, does the prime one have the penguin? Does his umbrella like look like a rifle? I can't remember.
Yeah, it's kind of like they have one kind of like this, and then you can like fan it out to like a regular umbrella,
Oh yeah,
and you can like close it too. So, but there's like a option where you can do it like this on the Prime one, and I think I want to say over his shoulder. I could be wrong. Okay.
Oh, Ryan was saying he likes the prime one, but he likes the Sideshow one better.
So the thing with the Prime one I like too much is the base is really simple. I know there's like it's kind of like a dial with that one triumphant Batman behind it, but all it is basically like if you just have the Penguin, it's just like a flat like cement like base. That's all it is. So they
There's
actually
no snow or anything on it.
what's up?
So there's no snow or anything on it.
I think there's money and like I just meant like the height wise, like they're just like
Oh yeah.
There's like I think a little bit of money and then snow. That's what it was. Yeah, you're right. I can't think. I haven't seen that piece in a long time, honestly, but I'm pretty sure it's like a tiny thin base. So they kind of leave a lot to be desired on that part. But I like of him in like I guess the sewer or where he would be with the Penguins. I like that. It would have been cool if they had like dynamite on the Penguins, though. Like in the Batman Returns.
Yeah, there's a lot of people in the chat saying they do like the Sideshow one better. I'm interested to know what Dennis thinks if he's in the chat because I know he has these two. And man, Dennis has got some great pieces. Also, I was talking with my boy Angel this week, and he's getting things finished up. He is going to do a room tour with us. Man, he has got some great pieces, and all his shelving, he's pretty much like customizing it best he can, getting it all together. So he's pretty hyped right now. I'm excited to see when he gets that done, and he's going to grace us with some of his pieces. So I'm looking forward to that. Should look really good. Okay, so I think we've seen them, side by side. Marcos, I'll let you go first. What do you give it? Scale of 1 to 10.
I'll probably get an 8.9 out of 10, which is good. I grade hard, so that's a good scoring. I like it a lot. They definitely cut some corners with the painting. They didn't cut corners right here, which is what I care about. The Penguin. You can't really see, but like under it, like where his shoes are, there's like mud. So that they did a good job right there, like mud, on his pants. I love the translucent resin. Love that a lot. Love this penguin. This is my favorite penguin. The base under here, it's kind of random, but I do like it. If that makes sense. Like I don't understand it fully, but it looks cool. And man, it would have been cool though if they did the whole thing like translucent resin. Like an outer coating. That would have been cool.
And I think that was the goal here. Is they wanted to have to where you can kind of see it. Looks like you can see under the water to where you can see them swimming and stuff. So I can see the goal, what they were trying to do.
But like I said, like if they had like an outer coating, like right here, of just translucent, like the water, that would have been really cool. But you can tell they cut some corners here and there. That's like most Sideshow pieces, honestly. But it, like I said, 8.9 out of 10. I do like it a lot. This is all I need for Penguin. Yeah, he's not my favorite villain. He's like probably like off the top of my head, probably like a 9 or 10 villain in the Batman, because Batman has like a million villains that are awesome. So
yeah. So, Marcos, what did you pay for this shipped? If you don't mind us asking.
Yeah, I think it's $7. I want to say $7.93. I want to say $7.80.
Okay.
$7.93. So almost $800. So
$800 for this one.
Yeah, because they add on tax and then shipping. And then so I think it's $700 total, and then add on the tax and shipping.
Yeah, I can see that.
Do they have any more left? Actually, I don't even know. I'm about to look right now.
Okay, Mr. Kiefer, what do you think?
I like it a lot. If I was doing quarter scale DC, I'd jump on this in a heartbeat. I I love the way they did the whole thing. He's when you compare the two, the Sideshow versus the Prime one, the Sideshow Penguin has a little bit more grittier look to it.
Yes.
Like he's like I don't know, he's like in the sewers and so forth. The Prime one is a little cleaner, like he's a businessman,
Yes.
kind of thing vibe going on. Uh,
Broke up a little bit
Popping
there.
out.
That was-
oh, did I?
yeah. Okay. Yeah, you broke up a little bit.
Yeah. Okay.
So, what score would you give this? 9 out of 10 or 1 out of 10?
I don't see it in hand, but I would agree with Marcos. Probably
Okay.
8.5 to a 9 out of 10.
Okay, that's a
Mhm.
fair score.
That's about
That's a pretty.
right, yeah.
That's a good score too. Noah, what do you think, man?
Yeah, I'd say a 9 out of 10. I think. I mean, the concept's amazing. The scope looks really, really good. But yeah, the softer paint some areas and stuff like that kind of takes down a little bit of the score. But otherwise, it looks really, really good.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. Freddie?
Yeah, I give this about like close to a 9.
Mm-hmm.
I do prefer this penguin over the other one. I always gravitate towards like a penguin who, when you look at him, is not also that you're like intimidated by who he is as far as like a crime boss, but also by his look. You know, it's the same way that Danny DeVito portrayed it. Whereas like when you saw the scenes with him, people just like, even Mayor Penguin is like, kind of want to be around it, not really want to be, but just like, I know he's a person, but it's like you have that like kind of like feeling of backing away or not. You're turned off by his presence, which is, I got that feeling too with Colin Farrell as well. That's why I loved how Matt Reeves portrayed him, with the way he looks. Give him that like gritty, like look, or is this like this guy like, man, he's just looks like he's been through a lot. And that's why I prefer this one. I don't like him clean like a businessman. Like, he could just walked out of Wall Street like a regular guy, handshake, and I'm like, no, man.
Yeah.
So that's why I like this one like better.
So, Ryan, I'm not talking about the scratches on the handle. I'm just saying, like, you can see where the paint, like, kind of rubbed off. If you can get a big screen, Jimmy. It's not,
Yeah.
like I said, it's not a big issue. It just,
Go ahead,
I'm
Ron.
guessing
Go ahead,
they're
Reynolds.
putting it together. Like, there's just, like, some paint rub off. It's kind of hard to see.
Yeah,
My camera's not that good. But it's just some paint rub off. That's all it is.
I see it. I'm sure Sideshow would be happy to send you a replacement for that small piece. I think they would.
I don't even think I need one, honestly. It's, like I said, if you put it together right here, you can't see it. That angle. But you can't really see it, honestly. So
The light just came on in your room. Now you can see the statue much better. So that's good.
really,
Yeah, you can see it much better now.
Yeah, my camera does that too. It's like when you moves at certain times, like the light. Not bright.
honestly, yeah. Maybe it's because I was close to it. I don't know.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
But I really love the the look on his face. Maniacal look on his face.
Maniacal.
Right, maniacal. Yeah. I love the way it looks. I love that look on his face. It's really cool looking. And yeah, I guess I'll go ahead. I'm gonna give it 8 out of 10, and this is why. I'll take a point away from the coat. It could have been better. I'll take a point away from some of the paint. It could have been better, I think. But I really love mixed media on statues. I really, really do. And I also love this portrait. Man, he's got that look on his face to where he's evil. He's menacing. Versus this. Okay, so this is what it is for me. It's more of a comic / realism. And the Prime one is more straight up comic. Now they have other portraits, but I feel out of all the portraits Prime one offers and the Sideshow, this is the one that I would use to display the whole time. This
Yeah.
is the one that I love the most. And I think it looks fantastic. This is a great pickup for anybody collecting 1/4 DC pieces and a very reasonable price. Yeah, I just love it. I think it's great, man.
I like it a lot. You know, like we all said, the concept is really good. Like because
Mhm.
there's not much you can do with a penguin on like a penguin statue. Like honestly, so it was a really cool idea how they did like the sewage,
Mhm.
underwater thing. That was awesome. And like I said earlier, he's a small character, so if he was on a flat base, he would be like 15 inches at most. Standing straight up, like he wouldn't be
Yeah.
tall at all. So like it was really cool how they did that. And I'll send pictures tonight too, like next to all the other villains I have of Batman. So how it looks scaled and everything. I just don't want to do that right now, honestly. I just
Yeah, I mean, I know we've all talked about it, backstage before, but send me a couple of shorts. I'm gonna post them. People want to see how
Mhm.
these look. Um, Great examples is that Joker dragon that Noah has. That has a lot of detail that a lot of people don't really get to see until you're really close up on it,
Mhm.
and it's just really great. Man, I love this piece, man. I do. That penguin on the bottom, Marcos. Does he feel like he's gonna fall out anyway, or does he feel everything feels stable?
Very stable. When I put him in, it felt stable, and right now I had to put a good little force to even like kind of move him. So
Hmm.
I'm not worried about that one.
Um, Ryan's trying to enable you. He's like, this will look great with the new Sideshow Poison
So
Ivy.
I had the sideshow poison ivy, not the deadly one. I think it's just a premium for. I don't think there's a name with it. It came out the last year too. So I actually like that one more than the deadly nature one. The deadly nature one has like a lot better concept, I guess.
Yeah.
But I don't like the portrait too much. That's just my opinion of it.
Um, you kind of get the concept what I'm talking about when I say like it has almost a comic slash realism to it versus
Mhm.
it being just straight comic. That's why I love it. I
I
see a lot of
think they went with the like a really darker, like grittier, like
yes.
version. If that makes sense, because like
Yeah.
King was all like scratched up. He like his face, as you can tell. I'll just get it off. He has a bunch of like scratches on him,
Hmm.
and I don't think there's like any penguin that has that like in comics or anything. He just like really messed up. Obviously, like his whole face is disfigured for some reason. I like it though. I like that part about it. It's a really different take. Obviously, it was you can tell it was a very much of an artist's interpretation of the character. So that's really cool.
Sure.
Mhm.
Wow, it looks good though. Looks really good actually.
Yeah, man.
I'm liking that. That's pretty awesome.
Now I got about like 20 more villains to go, right?
Yeah. Well, Marcos recommends it. So do I. I think Freddie. The whole panel agrees. I think this is a very very high scoring statue, especially if you're looking for a 1/4 scale penguin.
And I don't think there's much 1/4 penguins out there. Maybe a custom. I don't off the top of my head. I can't think of one, but
And,
it's probably where you can get.
and I was talking with Chris. He always talks about. And I wish they would make more of the villain line because they make 1,000 Batmans, but he wants some of the villains. Like how long has it been till they made this penguin? I mean, this is like it took for him forever to do.
Well,
Mhm.
my thing is, I get the villain thing. I want more villains too, but
Hmm.
can we get some Bat family members besides Batgirl? Like, my
Yeah.
gosh, like not
Who,
one Nightwing, like not
Marcus, who do you want? Who do you want?
Nightwing, and then Red Hood and Tim Drake, Siren.
Yeah.
I want all of them. Shit. Besides Batwoman, you guys know my stance on that. Besides Batwoman, but everybody else. They actually have a Batwoman, I think. Sideshow. They did one a long time ago.
Yeah. I'm gonna bring up Dennis's picture here. He sent me. Let me
Yeah,
bring
he
this up.
probably has a lot better pictures. Like
Well,
it's,
hey, look, Dennis has got like I don't know what it is. He has like great lighting. It's like the pieces how he puts them together. Everything just looks great. But I do want to bring up some of these pictures he showed me. He did. Let me bring this up here real quick. Okay, I'm gonna bring this up.
definitely a good piece. So if you're on the fence about it and you like Penguin, go for it for sure.
Yeah. I really love the water on this base, man. It
Mhm.
looks really cool.
I like that part a lot.
Dennis, oh, look at this, man. With Poison Ivy. Look at that. That's cool. There you go, Marcos.
That looks great.
Yeah,
It does.
I had that freeze. He's gonna be next to it.
Oh, hang on a second. Is his hands got blood or is it just dirty? What is it?
Blood actually. Yeah, I didn't even see that.
Oh man, dude,
Nice.
that's cool. I like that. Oh wow, that is super cool. You gotta put a light underneath there, Marco. Something.
So when I have my reel set up, like everything together, I have like LED lights above, under the on the shelving, and
Yeah.
I have like all the colors, like purple, green, red, blue, all those. So it look good. I have a whole setup in mind, so it's not yet.
Yeah. Money Wasted really loves that XM Samurai piece. I like that piece too, man.
Yeah, me too. It's just big, like wide and deep for
It
one.
is really big. Yeah. He's got some great pieces. Money Wasted's got some great pieces. But yeah. Oh man, this looks fantastic.
Honestly, man, that whole XM line, almost every piece is really good on that.
Yeah.
It just if you want to go down collecting that whole line, then it'll look great. It's just gonna be a lot of money.
Man, this portrait is a money shot for sure. It looks really good.
So his monocle, the strings, they both hang out like that. It's supposed to just hang.
You can kind of move it like how you want it, I guess.
That's a good shot.
It is. Man, look at them all
Oh,
together.
he looks evil as hell right there.
He does, man.
Evil as hell.
Super cool.
I always do. That's the one thing about Penguin that kind of trips me. I was like, how the hell would he do anything to Batman? Let's be real. That's obviously he has like his tricks and everything and gang members.
Yeah, that's what it is, man. And his umbrellas, man, always got his umbrellas like equivalent to Batman's utility belt. He can fly with it, bulletproof. Sometimes spits out gas. Like his umbrella he has a bunch of like tricks. Or like Green Arrow, I should say.
Yeah. Think about him like running away
tricks.
like from Batman. He's getting caught within a second. Like shit.
Man, the more I look at this piece, the more I'm like Sideshow all day long. I don't. Prime One is good, but this is just great.
And it's like half the price too, like probably even more than half. You know, 'cause, like it's probably. I think the Prime One Deluxe is like, I want to say at least $1,500, and then shipping probably add on another $300. That's like $1,800 right there. So this is almost $800 all in. So that's good.
Somebody got. Oh, dude, are you kidding me?
Yeah, it was.
Wow.
You got a good deal, bro. You got a great deal, actually. That's a killer deal.
Yo, I wish I could have hopped on that the sale that he had, like with like buy one get one, and
what's up, man?
it was like 40% off. I'm like, wish.
He does like with the Money Wasted, dude. He did like a 50+ sale. I think it was like 60, honestly. Like, that dude got a deal.
My man,
I'm hoping Todd does it again next year.
Yeah. Man, you know what? No, I don't want him to do that because I buy more.
No, he does it on a couple pieces, like every month now or every other week. He like puts up a piece that's not selling, and he does it for like 60% off. What piece did he just did it recently on another piece.
I'm gonna tell him, hey, I want a spreadsheet of when you're gonna do this and what pieces they are, so that way I know I can jump in line before anybody else does.
I mean, he actually, what piece was it? I mean, let me look on Spec Fiction.
I mean, because last year was it December? I think when that deal was up, I'm like I think even up until I think January at some point, he had half of his store. It was like 40% off, or buy one get one at 30% off, 20%. I'm like, man, if I could have. I'd have bought me like 2-4 pieces.
Money Wasted got Apocalypse XM for half off.
That's what it was. Apocalypse. That was the one I saw. And that's $1,800 retail. Yep.
That's a great deal. That's a great piece too, man. It's big. It's big.
It's 1/4, and it's like 28 inches tall. People didn't like the like how he had this gun up, like kind of. I remember people complaining about that. I think it looked good. I'm not like I don't know much about Apocalypse, and the movie that came out didn't do for me. So
yeah, XM usually does one piece every year that is just mind blowing, and I don't know what their future holds, but I do know that they are working on a Galactus on Throne, and if they launch that comic version, dude, it'll be like Maestro. It's gonna sell just as well as Maestro does. I think that's a statue will probably beat Maestro on Throne.
That thing's gonna be huge. They already said it's gonna be huge. I think they teased the picture of just the chair. I think they did, and it was fucking ginormous from what I can remember.
I'm looking forward to seeing what they do with that because I know it's going to be great.
Well, I don't know how well the Thing did, but I want to see them do a Johnny a Human Torch, Johnny Storm.
That should be cool.
I mean, I love Johnny Storm, man. He's one of my favorites. I'll get him probably, like a dummy.
It's like there's a lot of comic pieces that I love, but like right now I'm all about movie pieces. Like
Yeah, man, you have a whole vision right now of what you're trying to do.
Yeah, I'm all about movie pieces, right? And I never thought I would be, but the more I look at them, the more I really want them.
My thing, it's just a me thing with and it's like what I like. It just I don't know if I could have a full human person in my collection. I get it. They look great though. Obviously, that's just my thing though. But that Legolas 1/2 Infinity, I look at it every day. I really do. I want it. So figure out display in my house.
Yeah. Well, bro, if you go in at money wasted, if you get that piece, look out, man. It's just a showstopper in your collection. It's super expensive, super heavy, and it's a space hog, but you gotta have a lot of room to display that bad boy. So man, Mr. Martinez, thank you, sir. I've shared it on the channel, and just to recap a little bit, that Brian Wong will be with us live to assemble this. He is the owner of Module Space, and then we'll also be putting some pieces in as we go. Of course, I'll have Freddie and Brian with me, so it'll be a breeze for me because I'll have everybody in here kind of guiding me how to put things put it together. Marcos, I know what you mean about being a little creepy, having like a whole human torso that looks real. So
a little bit.
However, you got this is the way I see it, and like I look at this, and every time I look at someone's collection, there's always a piece that stands out to me. Like, I mean, it just does, and it has a sense of realism, and it's going to be literally next to two other Terminators or. Like the way I have it, so it's good. To me, it's gonna look even better. So they're getting everything measured out for me right now. It's a very, very expensive piece, but I know at the end of the day, when you when you walk in and look at my collection, you're like, "Damn, that's crazy. That's wild." That's the whole idea, right? To get it.
Arnie is crazy, and congrats, Freddie, Alan, and now Jimmy, right?
Yeah, well, all three of us are going to get that piece.
Jesus.
Yeah,
I know. We have to be the only panel that has 3 people with fucking Arnie coming in.
Well, you know what? I blame. This is 1,000% Alan Kiefer's fault. He enabled all of us.
Yes, it is.
So
I blame him.
Hey.
I'm glad.
Excuse me. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that piece. It's literally going to cover this whole wall over here. It's going to go from the bottom to the top, with everything. And I'm trying to get it all mapped out and ready, and they are working on it now. I think I'm going to have my neighbor come over and help me lift some of these pieces up into the new cases. But yeah, it should be a great unboxing with that. Man, that's all I really have this evening. Marcos, congratulations on the Penguin. What a great piece, and I'm so glad you got it. This is one I just really love.
I have one question for Freddie since he wasn't on the show. We don't have to talk about it too long, but what do you think about the 1/6 scale?
Good question.
Batman, because you're the figure. You weren't here, so
the 1/6 what?
The armory.
The J&D?
Yeah, the armory, the Kojin. I think that's what they call it, right?
Yes, I think it is for a certain type of collector, and I think what they're doing is incredible. As much as some people probably not bashing it, but I know people in the 1/6 community who are not collecting on that level in terms of price. I know that they have their comments about that, understandably so. But just looking at it from the onset, overall, I think what they're doing is incredible, and the technology that they're trying to do. I think it's great. Like it's not for me because I can't hit that range as far as what they're giving me. But I really do like it. Like in another dimension, another Freddy would have gone that route and collected those pieces, man. Because I really love what they're doing. Every time they put videos out about it, or somebody's because right now they have a show, not a show, what do they call it? Not convention, but they basically put in there. I forgot the name, but they're putting it out on display for other collectors and people to like look and view it right now. And there's a lot of YouTubers out there and people just like going around and talking about the pieces. And I'm watching like every last one of them, and I'm just like, it is so incredible, like that they're doing this, and I really like it. I do, I really do.
I mean, I think it's great. I just think for the money, you could get something that's well. You know what? I can't really say that because what if all you collect is 1/6?
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I said for. That's what I'm saying for like. That's why I appreciate what they're doing. I'm saying like for me, and I know for most 1/6 collectors, like that price. But there are collectors out there who, like I said, this is their realm, and for them, it's a no-brainer. You know, so that's what I'm saying. Looking at it from that onset, like this is like amazing. Like I think it is. I think it is amazing.
That's a long
Dang,
time.
I didn't know that.
That's Sume time right there. Shit.
Yeah, no joke. Yeah,
Fucking hell.
I think it's a great piece.
What they said though, that they're still when they first launched it, the Joker, because that's what launched the Kojin Works. They said that they're still trying to get the patent confirmed or approved, the technology that they're using for the skeleton to move the head, the jointless head. They try like as far as like the movement, the technology that they're doing, they're still trying to get that. So I think that is because they're still waiting for that final approval, that trademark, whatever it is, to go through. I think that's part of the reason that's holding it up. That too, and because of this new technology, as far as mass production, that's definitely going to take some time because it's not like the average like 1/6. Like you just got the body, then you got the head sculpt, then you got the clothes. They're doing something different, so you kind of got to have leeway. This is like their first time building this kind of product and shipping it out, so you know that's to be expected.
No, it's great, man. I think this is a great piece. Is it for me? No, but if you're a 1/6 scale collector, I think this is a great option. Freddie, they did make a hot toy too, right? That had the armory too, just like this.
Yes. So, Hot Toys, they already did the Batman Begins armory, which came out ages ago. So collectors like me who collect Hot Toys, like we're waiting on hopefully a 2.0 version. But if that 2.0 never comes, you can still go back and hunt down the armory set, which is, cheaper than this. And you can get it with either Bruce Wayne, and they have one with Bruce Wayne in the armory, and there's another one where you can get Bruce Wayne and Alfred in the armory. So there's like two different versions you can get. They have recently now on pre-order. Some places are sold out, but you can get the Dark Knight Rises armory set, which is different from this armory. So that's out right now. If you want an armory set from Hot Toys, which I have on order, by the way, that I have coming in. Yeah. So.
Which is the one where they show him? I think he's like wearing shorts and he has like a knee brace on.
That's Dark Knight Rises.
Okay,
Dark Knight Rises. Yeah.
That one looks amazing.
Yeah.
And that one's not really a figure, right? That's like a statue, like the.
Yeah. So it has so him with the T-shirt on and the brace. That's a statue. That's a power pose, basically. The armory, the bat suit in the armory, that is an actual figure. You can swap out the head or put the face sculpt on. That can actually move, which is the difference between this bat suit. You can't move it at all. It's basically just a power pose suit, which is what some of the average 1/6 collectors are saying that, which is like, they're giving you two. It would be nice to have the bat suit to be able to pose, but again, Hot Toys is doing it, and they have one figure in a power pose as well. So it's a trade off, you know.
Okay.
But
And Freddie, I know you saw those new Jokers coming out. What is it, like a 4-pack coming up?
The Joker, right?
Yeah, the
yes,
Joker. Yeah.
yeah,
What did you think about that?
I think those pieces are incredible.
Mhm.
I think in art, they're high end figures, and they're not at that level in terms of price where you feel priced out. They try their best to give you good value. Yeah, some people are going to complain, oh, it's a little bit, but for what they're giving you,
Yeah.
at the level that they're trying to do, which is incredible. I think they're doing an amazing job. Those 4 pieces right now, you're getting like such a good value for 4, for each individual piece. I know a lot of people is not going to want 4 Jokers at once. and the two set is not really the set that people actually want with the Jokers in there. So my wallet is safe because I'm not I really like the movie, but I don't love the movie. So so my wallet is safe with this. But for what you're getting with the diorama bases, with the suits, and their figures, and they're posable, and if you want, you could take off the heads and swap them around because they're figures. You could take the clothes off, do what you want to do, swap out the hands, make it mix and match. This is great, man. Even if you priced it at say 400 a pop, 4, 8, 12, 16, which is less than that, you're getting a great deal with this.
And I don't know why I drew a blank, but this is NR, so this is Queen here, right?
Queen Studios, NR, like what you said, the figures that they have, and they're doing Harry Potter, and I'm like, the prices are very, very good as far as what you're getting, and on that high end scale, rooted hair.
For me, I think they've done a better job, at least prototype wise, in the J&D one. That's my opinion. I don't know much about figures though, but my opinion for the price and how well they're done, I think they've done a better job.
Cypher, I'm not getting these. Freddie, are you safe on these?
I'm safe because this is not my Joker, and I'm not in love with the movie to collect anything from them. So I'm thankful, because if this had been a movie I love, I'd have been in trouble.
Yeah, I mean, it's I really love it. I mean, I think these are great if you're a collector of these type figures, 1/6 scale. I think they're awesome. It's not for me. I personally, for my collection, I am building a movie, a movie wall piece. I'm gonna have a whole wall designated to like movie pieces, but this here wouldn't really match my collection only because it's so small. I've got a lot of large pieces coming in. No, I know we talked about this last week, but and I know you're getting out of figures, but
I'm trying to, but
I'm
gonna wheel him back in.
Back in. This is super cool. I think that if you're a fan of the movie, it's a good option. Do you like this, Noah?
Yeah, I do. It's really tempting. I saw this movie twice in theaters and then bought the Blu-ray. I do enjoy it a lot. I think it's really different. But I'm just trying to stay out of 1/6, even though I do love all these. So I think I like the clown one the least, like the one where he was at the hospital and drops the pistol, but really good head sculpt. But all the other ones I really, really love. So it's
same.
Same thing though. I think it's a good thing it's in 1/6 because otherwise I'd be in trouble. So
I know Queen. Just let me go back just a little bit here. And Todd was talking about this piece here on Friday's show, but I know Queen was doing a 1/3 scale of this particular scene in the movie, but from what I understand, it's on hold. They're not putting that.
Yeah, I was planning on ordering that too. I really wanted that one.
I loved it. I thought it would look good with my other Joker too. I thought it would look good like that.
Yeah,
it would.
They got a lot on hold. I know that. Queen.
Yeah. I mean, they are a business, so they're going off PO, right? So they want to make sure that they got enough or it makes sense to them.
I think they're really waiting on the economy to pick back up but
Yeah.
who knows when
I
that's
think
going to happen.
I think this one would have done well though.
Yeah.
I think it would have sold if they would have sold it for like a reasonable price too, because it had a really simple base. But I think it would have done really well.
Do you guys think movie pieces sell better right when the movie comes out and if it's good, or like years later?
It does well when it comes out. I think it does. Strike while the iron's hot. I mean, what do
Well,
you
I
think?
don't know. That Blue Beetle came out right when the movie.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I don't know, man. I think probably sold 20 or 20 POs at most.
Yeah.
Yeah. It depends on the
movie.
The IP.
Yeah.
Not just the movie, the IP, because like if you consider instead of the Flash, right? As far as comic book, as far as geeks, like they love what you're getting. As far as you're getting a Flash, you're getting Batman. Key in certain things, and so as a geek, it's like you're getting all these little things, and people are gonna buy it, But it did stunt it a little bit because the movie kind of not just flopped, but because the whole universe was kind of going away, so it did stunt it a little bit. So I think it does play a part, not all the time, but I think most of the time. Especially if it flops completely, like Blue Beetle, right? It's just you're screwed. Flash had things going for it because they had Keaton and other things, so you had that to help with the battle. Of the flop.
And the actor didn't help at all. The lead actor with what he was doing outside of the movie, obviously.
Yeah, that too. But a lot of geeks, nerds, like some of us, not all, some of us kind of bypass that because it's like I just want a Flash
for sure
in my collection, because you can put him with just a mask on. You don't even need a head sculpt.
Look how many people bought that Poop Girl statues.
Amber Heard.
Yeah, there we go. Poop Girl.
Let me bring this up here real quick.
Also though, with the 4-pack, 100% certain when people get those in hand, they will be raking it apart. So you'd be able on open groups out there to see people who are willing to sell a certain piece that you'd want separately. You might have to spend a markup, like for the red suit Joker. Somebody will probably be selling it, but it's still, even if they're gonna say, hey, this is say 550, 600, just for example, hey, I'll spend the 500-600 to just get that one piece, that for me to have to spend 1,700 to get a whole pack. So that's what people are gonna do for sure.
Oh, that's the 1/3 scale, huh?
Yeah, just about the 1/3 scale. And Cypher was asking, why not sell it if the work's already done? And that's a fair question. I think what they think about too is they've got the prototype ready. Are they going to invest more time and money into maybe their goal is to hit 200 pre-orders, right? Or 200 orders, and they only have 60? Is it, or should they focus on, what we need to focus on another piece? Someone's going to sell more, I think we need to focus
you have to think about.
But this thing didn't even go up for pre-order though.
No.
It's Todd has it.
No, it's coming soon.
No,
it's not pre-order.
Oh, it is. Oh,
Yeah.
well.
So
I wonder why then. Oh, okay. That's fair.
Well, you got to
know
think about the factories too. They probably they need a certain amount of orders, probably to,
Same thing what happened with Blue Beetle. Blue Beetle was up for a while.
Yeah,
it
was up for a minute.
And they most likely saw those numbers. It was like it ain't worth it.
Dude, it was probably like I'm not joking. It was probably 10 to 20 at most, dude.
But what that was, and this is from my under, because I love Blue Beetle just in general, the character itself, not the movie per se, but Blue Beetle, as a character. I saw the price point. I think that had a lot to do with it.
It did.
Because if you told me I could get that piece for, let's just say, close to 1,000 range, right? I think that would have been a no-brainer for a lot of people who collects DC. But because it was already at 1,700, and I don't even know what 1,600 shipped, but it was 1,600. Then you got to put shipping. A lot of people looked at that, was like, he's not even a main character. He's like not even a tertiary character. He's
like a D-list.
Exactly. So why would I spend $1,700? Let's call it $1,900 on a character who's not even on the top, heroes, when I could get a Batman piece or a Croc or something like that, or or a Lobo. Hey, I would spend that on a Lobo, of course, but not a Blue Beetle. So I think that's what, to me, the mistake was on that one. It was the price as well.
Definitely the price. I think the price had a lot to do with it. With those niche characters, they got to scale down pricing and what they like. It's cool that he has that big ass sword, but maybe not because I don't know how much that adds on. So it's just like companies need to start like scaling down what they do with like the unknown, not unknown, but you know what I'm saying, like the smaller characters, obviously. So because it marks up the price.
Noah had to get off, so good night, sir. Yeah, and he had to go for he's got to get up really early. So, but yeah, I mean, hey, this is I bought this piece up because this is one that I really enjoy, and I thought that it would look good in my collection. Alan, do you like this piece? I know it never went over. I didn't know that till right now. But...
I'm not a 1/6
No,
collector.
this is different. This is 1/3.
Oh, pardon me.
Yeah.
Even though it's 1/3, I still wouldn't get this. I just
Okay.
I'm not a fan of this particular Joker.
Okay.
Heath Ledger, I like, and if they ever do a Jack Nicholson, I'd be all in. I wouldn't even hesitate. That would be like a day one PO.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I agree.
This particular version of Joker, not for me. I appreciate. I mean, they've done a really good job with it.
Mm-hmm.
Portrait, everything looks really great, but yeah.
I gotcha. Yeah, this is I love this scene in the movie. It was very very dark, and I just think this was a really cool pose they had for him. I think it would look good in my collection. I don't know if it's going to come about. I don't know if they're ever going to do this. I think that right now it's on hold though, for sure. Great piece. And
Cypher said though, real quick.
What's that? Oh,
oh,
let's see. I think I was
Oh,
oh yeah.
no way they would do that.
So funny. I'm not gonna lie, that would be hilarious if they canceled it.
They wildin'.
That would be funny.
Oh, God.
Yeah, Marcos, again, congratulations on your piece, man.
Thank you.
So we do have. Let me bring this up real quick before we go, just real quick, and then we are out for the night. Real quick. Yeah, here we go. And we are out for the night.
Thanks, man.
So this lunatic, was looking at his setup right now and getting everything together. And man, I was thinking about it earlier. Man, what if I had all three busts together? Bale, Arnold, and then RDJ, all three on one row, and then proximity pieces at the bottom.
That'd be pretty tough.
I don't know.
I kind of like the way this is.
Okay.
I like. Yeah, go ahead, Alan. How about?
Okay, that's all right. I like the idea of the life-size bust with surrounding third scale pieces.
Yeah.
For me, that just works a little better.
Yeah, I think so too. I was thinking about it more earlier, and then now that I look at this again, what I built, I like this much better.
I just like the RDG or the Iron Man stay with Iron Man, if that makes sense. That just looks I think that stay like you have two different sides. It matches a little bit better than having a mixture of everything on one side.
Yeah, I think you're right.
This is nearly perfect. I really like this.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, and they are working on it as we speak. So this is coming. It'll be here before you know it. So we'll be able to do a live unboxing. This is going to be crazy. I can't wait for that. Yeah. Oh, so Ryan, it's perfect. Yeah, man. Hey, look.
Oh gosh. Another piece coming.
Yeah, I mean, I can't wait for some of these pieces to come in. So we're en route. We're getting things together as we speak. So it should be soon. So this week we'll have Godlike statues this Friday, right? Godlike Friday, and then look for Brian Wong from Logi Space is coming on to do the assembly of this. Look for March Madness, Queen Studios, and then also, man, Ant from PCS will be joining us on Godlike statues, and we'll have a ton of questions from the panel and from the chat. That's also for Queen as well. They'll be taking questions. John will be taking questions from the chat. It's going to be great. Until then, I will see you guys on Friday, and thank you for everybody getting on this evening. Stay Godlike. I'll see you then.